your Denver Nuggets. Starting at small forward, 6'8", number 23, Cameron Johnson. At guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. Starting at the other forward position, 7'3", number 84, Sebastian Lowry. At guard, 6'10", number 5, Chris Jennings. At center, number 15, the Joker.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Turner is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Brogdon in at the two-guard spot. And for Denver, Bulldozer is out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jennings in at the shooting guard position. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And he can't get the first one.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
He hits the second from the line.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Pass to Jennings. Five on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
First team foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That free throw good from Jennings. And Jennings drops them both. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
On the wing, Murray. The putback. Here's Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Poked away and stolen by Murray. Jennings in the corner. Fires for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jennings has got 5 now.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. Now, talking about Damian Lillard, Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now, we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Murray from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he gets the bucket.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Jennings taking his time here. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Turner. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Free throw good. Giannis. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good for Giannis. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Murray. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The three from Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Give a warm, tender welcome to the Nuggets Hot Squad.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. His last 10 games, he's right around 9 points a night, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Bucks trail by 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The good-looking shot from the wing. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
Porter kicks to Johnson. Another 3 for Denver.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Giannis. Turner with a screen for Giannis. Kuzma outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Porter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Porter. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Jennings against Brogdon. Jennings can't get it to go. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Lillard outside. Outside Turner. Brogdon outside. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Murray kicks to Porter. A 3. They get it again. Jokic, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
free throw good from Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Here's Jennings. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Here's Lillard. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Loads it up for Giannis. Porter with the steal. Johnson outside. Here's the three. Jokic inside. He's against Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 23 points his last outing. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through it.
Jennings with the ball. 7 points in the game. Porter, a screen on Jackson. Jennings. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jennings has got 9 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jokic against Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 8. Jackson with it, now guarded by Murray. Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Murray the pass to Porter. Murray a screen on Antetokounmpo. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lillard. Now just a 4-point Denver lead. Antetokounmpo's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Bucks with some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Turner. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jovic in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Gordon taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now here's Watson. Pass to Holmes. Outside Porter. And again, Denver no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And stolen by Watson. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Holmes. Back to Watson. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot, and a wide open look for Porter. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You take a look at the Bucks. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Brown outside. Pass to Brown. Sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Jovic. Down low. And it's Denver with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Now, here's Watson, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Cameron Johnson.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Jackson. He has yet to score. Pass to Portis. Over Gordon. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Watson kicks to Brown. Williams against Hole. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Jovic. Right side, Williams. They kick it out to Green. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Nuggets leading by 5. Teardrop shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Nuggets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Jones checked in for the Bucks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Bucks trail by 6. And here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. 1:24 left to play in the first. Back to Green. Pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jovic. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Jovic has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Watson, the pass to Holmes. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Brown. Green with the rebound. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Jackson. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Brown. Shoots a fader. He can't get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, up 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Aaron Gordon out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Lowry in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. The Nuggets leading by 3. Now Johnson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Lowry against Smith. The offensive rebound. The shot by Lowry, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Smith with it. Lowry picks him up. Lillard, right side. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Johnson. That misses off the backboard. The Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Johnson in the corner. Lowry setting the pick for Johnson. Over Green. Connects on the 17-footer. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Turner with a screen for Brogdon. And the Bucks miss again.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Lillard. The Nuggets getting the bucket. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. Still yet to score. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3. He's got all of those.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Brogdon with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. That's tipped. The shot from the low post is good. Brogdon's got 5 now. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, Jokic. Green with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Smith. Lillard against Murray. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
To the paint. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Damian Lillard. He's getting around 20 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Jokic outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. Bucks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Different look for Milwaukee. Robert Williams comes in for Turner. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Smith. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williams looking over the floor. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Murray against Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's tipped.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
From 17 feet out. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Giannis outside. The shot. Porter pulls it in. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Kuzma outside. Giannis outside. Williams, a screen on Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
He doesn't get the second one. Bucks trail by 11. Nobody near Lillard. Misses the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity, and man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career, and now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Bucks trail by 12. Green taking his time here. Pass to Kuzma. Here is Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Antetokounmpo against Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Giannis. Back to Johnson from deep three-point territory. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Williams sets a screen for Giannis. Shoots the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Porter against Lillard. Porter dishes to Murray. There's the triple. A rebound by the Bucks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 5.
Lillard can make it from that spot, and he can make it from much farther out, too. Wow.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Holmes checked in, and it's Peyton Watson in for Johnson. And so Murray nails both of them. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis is screen on Porter. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Thus, Portis is an active scorer. He draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Bobby Portis taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jennings passes to Holmes. Shoots over Portis. Holmes can't get it to go in. Bucks trail by 10. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Watson. To the right side. Jennings for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jennings has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Jones is checked in. Portis finds Jackson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Lock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
2 points. That one goes. Gordon's got his second basket.
Nice seeing Gordon get it done over some pretty tight, stingy defense there, showing just how confident he is in the post.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here is Watson. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Jackson. Pass to Lillard. At the elbow, Jones. Here's Jovic. A 3-ball. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Aaron Gordon. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. The Bucks also with the sub. Brogdon, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the second. Pass to Jones. The jump hook, it's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Denver leading by 13. Here's Brown. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And the Bucks with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Bucks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tries it from the top of the key. Jovic, no good. Denver shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Watson dishes to Brown. "41 seconds left to play here in the half. Second shot opportunity. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. Jackson down low. He's covered by Watson. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brogdon. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Buries it down low. Holmes got his first basket of the night.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And here is Brogdon. He's got 5. Launches it. The shot, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Denver Nuggets. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Nuggets.
They're really hitting the ball, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Miles Turner out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small 4. Outside Jennings for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Lillard. Turner with a screen for Lillard. Turner up top. Pass to Brogdon. For Murray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Jokic top of the key. Over Turner. And it's Jokic missing. Bucks trail by 18. Brogdon outside. Turner with a screen for Brogdon from past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Lowry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Lowry. There's Jennings with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kuzma against Lowry. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. Good defense by Jokic.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Good work defensively by Turner.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And the rejection by Giannis. Murray against Brogdon. Pass to Kuzma. Over Lowry. And again, the Bucks miss.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
For 3, Murray. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
have a chance. How about the numbers for Antetokounmpo? And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Turner passes to Brogdon. Lillard against Jennings. Now Lillard, 5 points in the game. And that one drops. Lillard's got 7 points.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Jennings kicks to Johnson. It's back to Jennings. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. He's against Turner. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
He's off on the first. The Nuggets making a switch here. Souther's checked in. And he sinks the second. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kuzma outside. Pass to Giannis. Turner with a screen on Lowry. On the wing, Giannis. Jokic defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And the Bucks with possession here. Denver able to drain the three. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here is Lowry, and yes, it's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. Turner with a screen on Murray. Lillard from outside, and the three ball is good. Lillard's got 10.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6, and they pick up 2. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with the screen for Giannis. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And here is Johnson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. Right side, Lowry. Pass to Strother. Off target with his three. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Lillard. Now here's Turner. Out to the wing. Kuzma passes to Giannis. A jump hook. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver leading by 20. Inside, Turner with the steal. Here's Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Giannis has got 20.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Give a warm camera welcome to the Nuggets Hype Squad. Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad. It's free t-shirt time. Get loud, go crazy, who wants one?
Group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Gordon comes in for the Bulldozer. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Johnson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Jamal Murray. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Turner. Smith comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Brown. Here's Strother. Off on the layup. Smith with it. Still without a basket. Jackson finds Smith. Down low. Here's Jovic. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Nuggets in second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets leading by 16. Pass to Holmes. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the inside. Here's Brown. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brown's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Watson. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Here's Brown. Guarded by Jackson. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. Smith kicks to Jackson. From 13, Williams can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Jackson passes to Brogdon. Back to Jackson. Brogdon outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's Watson. Nothing on the board. And here is Holmes. Here's Brown. Good on the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. Outside Williams. Pass to Jovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jovic has got 12. Denver leading by 16. Now Watson. Holmes with it. Brogdon picks him up. Here's Brown. Rebound by Smith. Bucks trail by 16. Jackson kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. Porter pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Watson with it. Now, here's Holmes. Here's Porter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Jones checked in for Williams. Portis comes in for Smith. And it's Shake Milton in for Jackson.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter against Portis. Pass to Brogdon. Jones from outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And here's Gordon, defended by Jones. To the paint, tries from 7. And it's Porter getting it to go. Porter's got 5 points so far.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Here's Milton. Pass to Jones. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Jovic passes to Brogdon. Portis sets the pick for Brogdon. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Gordon kicks to Watson. Back to Gordon. To the inside. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Now here's Milton. Still scoreless. Shot from the wing. Jones for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Brown. Porter is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jennings in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do. Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Porter, and Murray's subbed in for Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Turner comes in for Jones, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Brogdon.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Jennings. Pass to Jokic. Johnson from outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jennings has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry setting the pick for Jennings. The Nuggets with another miss. Bucks trail by 17. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Jennings after the basket by Milwaukee. The shot from 20 feet away. Green for 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 17. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Kuzma outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. Here's Giannis. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Giannis. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 16. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Giannis. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jennings has got 20.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Jovic. Antetokounmpo against Lowry. Goes up on the high post. And it's Denver with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Murray kicks to Jennings. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trail by 19. Down low. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lobs it up for Lowry. And the dunk by Lowry.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now, here's Jokic, following the miss by Giannis. Jokic. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Lillard against Jennings. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Here's Jovic from downtown. Drills the three-pointer. Jovic has got 12 points in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Johnson sets the screen for Jennings from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's Giannis. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance.
Brogdon, he's checked in for the Bucks.
In for the Bucks, number 13, Malcolm Brogdon.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Outside Jennings. Jokic sets the screen for Jennings. Johnson in the corner. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Turner. Denver able to drain the three. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Now Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Here's Giannis following the score by Jamal Murray. Over Lowry. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Lowry, a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Lowry. Deflects the pass. Lowry against Giannis. And he drives in. Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 30.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Murray dishes to Jennings. The three. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The second effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Murray with it. Outside Jennings. Pass to Johnson. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Lillard. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
So it's the Bucks now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Back to Brogdon. Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Sinks the three-pointer.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's good for 2. 12 points for Jamal Murray.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And stolen by Lillard. Now the Bucks moving it up. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Kuzma.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Outside Jennings, pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Jennings against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Jennings kicks to Lowry. For 3, Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
It's time for the dance camp. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show us your best moves. Let's go.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, his three-point shooting has been a big key. 12 of his points have come from downtown, and those points didn't come cheaply. He's worked hard on the perimeter aspect of his game and got good high-percentage shots.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. In the pass to Kuzma. Now Giannis. Now recovering. Lowry against Giannis. Fires from 14, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
Murray against Lillard. Now, here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Lillard has the open look. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Turner against Jokic. Pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kuzma, right side. Outside Turner. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice,
they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
He had a nice open look right there. Here is Jennings. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. Here's Jennings. Clock at 4. They need this one. That shot, no good. So it's Denver taking care of business in this game. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.